Hello again, fellow elementary fans. I'm Loxaman, the elementary enthusiast, and I'm back with an additional review for third-party elementary apps. In this case, we're going to go with one that is very well known, or should be. If you follow elementary a little bit, it was even featured in the blog of elementary as the model of what a third-party elementary app should be doing. And it's Vocal, the podcast manager. It was created by Nathan Dyer, and you can install it on its own PPA. Since we're not going to deal with that hassle, I'm here just to show you how it works. So, it happens to have this icon, and as you can see, you find the typical elementary program welcome with add something and import something. And additionally, it has something nice particularly for those of you who are not as adept at podcasting, which is recommending a couple of podcasts that should be nice for you to start. Okay, that's it. And here we'll load them, just so you can see. They're mostly about very technically inclined, as in technology, steampunk, and the like. So if you are interested in those kinds of things, for example, we have a serial mysteries, one with technology and free cultures land, which has to say something given the public audience, the public target that we have here. A co-host of Mythbusters, the Nerdist podcast Foundation, which is one of the big podcasts in tech startups, video games with DLC, and also more general tech news with the Vergecast. Well, the thing is, they are mostly inclined in that way, but of course you have this is just the starter pack. Well, of course you can add every podcast stream that you can imagine. However, just for the sake of an example, let's add this one, the Vergecast, and see how it goes. Obviously, as always, you have to add a new feed. You could also import an OPML file or something like that, if you have them. In this case, we're going to add the new feed. It should be the Verge. It's called This Is My Next Podcast because before it was the Verge, they created a site before which was called This Is My Next until they founded The Verge. So now that we have added the podcast, it should pop up, but lo and behold, it doesn't. It showed here that it was loading. This is strange. Let's see what we have here. Of course, we have the preferences. There seems to be nothing about refreshing or anything. Let's re-add it just in case. Something's wrong. Let's see what happens if we quit the application. Oops, so was something there. So the Vocal app appears here still with a notification, which I guess is the podcast that we have added. However, it doesn't appear here. So let's make use of the old trick, Ctrl Q, which is a way to force quit stuff in lots of Linux design languages, and let's try it again. And here it appears. Now it has shown the Vergecast. Let's click on it, and we have here an episode.
Vergecast Universe. This is Ross. As you might know, there was an Apple event this week. After the event, we hosted a live show. We thought you'd like to listen to the audio.
So it seems to work. It seems to work as intended. However, with that little glitch that I'm not sure which is causing it. And therefore, I'm not sure how to rate this, because obviously an app shouldn't force me to force quit in order for it to work. And this isn't the behavior that I expected of the app, so I'll have to see. I'll have to file a bug or something, a bug request or something, and see what's wrong with this. And this is what Vocal can do for us. As you can see, it's a podcast manager. It hasn't worked this time, but it should work from what I have seen, and I guess that for other computers work. It could be my individual setup. And this is what it can do. Thanks for watching again, and stay tuned for more reviews.